In today's episode, I get to talk to an employee of the Louisville Zoo, a lover of fashion, and an aspiring model. I'd like to introduce you all to my friend, Marco Turner. But it is a little hard to
I think this is fine with me. I think I could do it. Oh, turn mine up a little bit. I think that's a good one. Yeah,
You feel good about that?
I feel good about that.
You feel good about that? I think I feel good about it too.
Mhm.
I think I feel good about mine. I feel good about yours. And yeah. Well, how was your day, dude?
Chill. It was super chill.
Chill?
I didn't do anything.
All right.
Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Shot for Maya. She just graduated cosmetology. Yeah, cosmetology school. She's a licensed cosmetologist.
It's best friend.
Yeah. Maya, the one who comes over.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but for the people.
Oh, my fault. Y'all don't know Maya. One of my best friends who I grew up with since like first grade. She's shout out Maya. Doing big. You're doing big.
How old are you in Maya?
19.
19. She's 19 as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Babies. You're officially the youngest guest. And
Hey.
it's possible, there's possibility
There's possible for
of a younger guest, but I feel like it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool. 19,
But yeah, so yesterday, it was my first time. I styled her first. Oh, that wasn't my first time styling. But
What do you mean by styled her?
Picked
Like
outfit.
for the because you were shooting, but it was
Yeah.
out of her clothes that she already had, and you were like, "Wear this fit."
yeah, so it was out of her clothes. But people come to me like when they need when they need.
You can remove that if you
I
want.
think I am.
Yeah, go ahead.
clamp.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I tightened it. I think.
It's like reverse
It is
whenever
reverse.
you're, because of the angle that you're at. Nice. That's
But
better.
so yeah, out of her clothes. But I created her Pinterest board for her. Try to get we were supposed to do a studio shoot at first, but she was like, I don't want to spend money
Yeah.
on the studio. And then she was like, fuck it, we're gonna do it outside. So we went to the what's it called, the Silbach Hotel,
Yeah.
and we did it there.
How did that go?
It was fun, and also that was the most exquisite hotel I've ever seen.
What were y'all using to take the pictures? Just cell phone or?
No, it was her. She has a Sony camera. I don't know.
Oh, that's
exactly
right.
how-
She's a photographer.
Yeah, she's a
I think
photographer
she did
too.
tell me that.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. It's what brand did you say?
Sony.
Sony. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Yeah. Well, that's cool.
But yeah, so oh my gosh, but we did
Here,
that.
I got an idea. Let's put this here, and then I'm gonna scoot this over.
Oh, yeah, please.
That
I like
seems
that.
better for me too.
For
I think you just helped me crack a code.
If I'm something, this is fine with me because I don't have to. I get more leg room.
No,
And I
this
don't
is
have to worry about hitting
good.
it.
I think I like this. I like this a lot.
Okay, good.
I love that we just changed how everything previously was.
Low key.
You know what I mean? We're like, we thought we were comfortable, but
Yeah.
after actually talking for a second, we found a more comfortable position.
But
Pretty fun.
my day overall was pretty chill. I already did laundry and all that, so I just laid down all day. Having that
Dude,
chore done.
having the things that you need to get done, and then from here on out, it's just like what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's nice, but sometimes I need that thing in the agenda,
Mhm.
or I'll just lay around.
Exactly.
Which sometimes I need that, and sometimes I need to not. I
Yeah.
need to get motivated and get my ass up, but I'm just like, but I'm tired.
Exactly.
Like,
Just sometimes you just need a right day.
What gets me though, it's like even when I really, really need a right day,
Mhm.
as you called it, which I kind of like.
Right day.
Yeah, right day. That's nice. Even if I need a right day, it always never fails by the end of the day. Like once it's like too late, like it might be between the hours of 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Now I'm like, God, I did nothing with my day. I'm tired of sitting on this couch or in this bed. I'm tired. I don't want to watch anything else. I'm done with video games.
To the point where watching a Netflix show or movie is a chore.
Sometimes finding what you want to watch is just like, come on.
It's like a chore to me now, like to be able to sit there and actually watch something without being on my phone, without scrolling on TikTok.
Yeah. No.
It's a chore and it's bad.
It really, really is. Well, you know, if we're ever like off at the same time, you know, I'm like, I need the motivation, but you know, if you're like, hey, I'm trying to do something, are you trying to do something? I'll be like, kinda.
Yeah.
You know, and we can figure something out.
You know, we need to do more things. We don't do anything like together.
Well, it's
but also our schedules are completely different.
And it's been like winter. You know what I mean?
Nothing to do.
Like
the snow,
seasonal.
The snow has been crazy. Oh my gosh.
The snow has been nuts. And like I'm done with the cold. Like,
you know, oh my God, tomorrow and Wednesday is gonna be like in 60s.
I know it's gonna be like 70s, low 50s, but rainy. I think.
Yeah. After like Thursday for the rest of the week, but Wednesday's peak. It's gonna be peak.
I think I did see that. Yeah,
I
think
so
Wednesday
excited.
was like 60,
like 68,
not raining.
Insane.
Yeah. No, I hope the weather stays. I really want to I really want to go camping in March.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, I haven't been camping in so long.
Dude, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go on like a. Well, it was originally discussed as like a backpacking trip with like the nephews.
Yeah.
But then they were talking about the whole family going. So I don't know. It's very, very vague plans. I still have like a backpacking trip pictured, but I'm also down to not backpack and, you know, whatever. But regardless, you know Louisville, Kentucky, the Ohio River Valley, like it's 70 now, and there's a possibility it'll be snowing during the Derby. You know, like
no, for real.
Like it's crazy. I remember as a kid. I'm trying to think if it's happened again since, but there was a time as a kid that it snowed in May. And it was crazy, dude. We're like a few weeks from Christmas break, and it's snowing out there.
I feel like that happened.
Or summer break. I said Christmas break. Because I had snow in the brain.
No, I feel like I remember like at least 2 years ago it started snowing in like, was it May? No, it was like after. I know it was after spring break, probably like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
it started snowing.
Yeah, bro. You never know.
Kentucky weather makes no sense.
It makes no sense, but it's like the Ohio. I think it has. Look, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. Certainly not a weatherman. But I think it has something to do with the Ohio River Valley, and I think like with the if I had to guess, it would have something to do with like the way temperatures follow water.
Okay.
And like it has something to do with like the valley.
I gotta get back in the Bill Nye Science guy to know this.
You know what? Maybe we'll Google it. Maybe we'll Google it. Maybe that'll be what we like. That'll be our bonding moment. Is we're
not going anywhere. We're just going to Google shit together.
Yeah, Marco's my roommate, by the way. I guess we never mentioned.
No, we haven't. I'm the roommate, the young roommate.
Young roommate.
Yes,
that's all right. We don't hold it against you too much.
Too much, not too much, not too much.
Where do you work?
The Louisville Zoo.
Heck yeah, dude.
The big LZ.
How long have you worked there?
So I started my junior year, so that was 2023, April of 2023. And
okay, so coming up on 3 years.
Yeah, coming up, but beginning of 2024, I was freshly 18. I'm like, I need a big boy job.
Sure.
The zoo's only seasonal. It's 9 months on, 3 months off. So I turned 18.
Can you collect unemployment during that time?
You can.
Nice.
But I didn't want to. I just wanted a new job.
Sure. So, yeah. That's always better. But it's nice, especially like when you have bills and stuff. Exactly. It's nice to like hop on in like unemployment too. If you don't know, you gotta. I don't remember the exact specifications, but let's just say like you gotta give them proof, or like I don't even think you have to give proof. But if they look into it and you were lying, like you could really get messed up. Yeah. But I think you have to tell them 5 different places that you applied to, like
to.
a week or something like
Yeah,
that.
you have to apply a bunch and like make it known and all that. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But you know, so
But I mean, like, they're giving you the money that you need. Like, you're not
mhm,
working.
yeah,
So, like, it's not going to take you 8 hours a day to apply
apply
to
to
5
places.
places.
You know, just hit up Indeed and apply,
Just do
apply,
it.
apply.
And if you
just,
actually want a job,
mm-hmm,
depends on the field that you're in, and it depends on, like, I guess it depends on a lot. There's a
it
lot of
does.
contributing values, but or variables, but you know, whatever. But that's cool.
Yeah,
So
I was working. So beginning of 2024, I switched jobs. So I freshly 18. I'm like, I need a big boy job.
yeah,
I got into commercial fencing. I was like building, repairing fences.
blue
For,
collar.
yes, blue collar. Like
How'd you like it? Sure. Yeah.
It was a big eye opener. That's what
Yeah.
I want to do in life. I'm very hands on. I was supposed to be a plumber out of high school, going to trade, but situations happen, but I landed on that job and like it was
I
cool.
don't think I knew that.
So you got plumbing?
Yeah.
Yeah, my goal was to go into trade school after that. I had hella connections to it, but
Really?
I just so much shit happened with life like just after graduation. I'm like, okay, that's not gonna work out. So I just finished
Yeah.
the zoo
Yeah.
and like was taking care of my mom, and then got that job, which it worked out perfectly fine. But it was a big eye opener. It was a lot of hard work. I remember my first day. I've never been in so much pain like I was that first day of work.
Really?
Yeah, it was a January super cold day.
Oh yeah.
It was straight. Oh my gosh!
Do you
it
remember
was
the
just-
temperature? Was it like that jarring? You were
No,
like,
it
"I
was
never
definitely like
imagined."
under 10.
Yeah.
It was January, so it was super cold.
Yeah.
But it was a good job. I liked the people; they were super nice to me, and the boss was a good boss. But just not ended up working there, like working out there. So the zoo, I texted him like, "Yo, trying to come back." Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, Marco, yeah! And like I was able to come back like 2 weeks after.
Dude, so like I've told you that I had a few years that I worked on wind turbines,
Yeah.
right? Dude, it was in January. It was in pretty much Peoria, Illinois.
Okay.
I was staying in Peoria, but I drove like 45 minutes to the site
For
every
real?
day that I was working at.
Gosh.
It was worth it, dude. I always chose to, if it was available within an hour, I always chose to stay at the place. Like, I would rather drive an hour to work every day than an hour to get food at the grocery store.
Okay, because like where the place I was working was like middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like wind turbines, I don't know. Yeah, wind turbines are just in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, they're not. There's no wind turbines inside of city. Not those types of
Yeah,
wind
exactly.
turbines.
Like the wind turbine field is not going to be in city or close,
or
that
even
super
close
yeah.
to. Not typically. It's not that it doesn't happen anywhere, but like whenever you're traveling around working on different places all the time. So yeah, I always chose to be close to like food options. I didn't want Taco Bell to, or not even Taco Bell. I didn't want McDonald's to be like my only option.
Yeah.
And I wanted, once I got home and showered, I wanted to then, because I was like living out of a hotel sometimes, and I had many different living situations, but if I wanted to go get some food or go to the grocery store, I wanted that to be close.
Yeah.
Cause getting home, even, it's like, I don't know. It just was a choice that I made, and
I think
it wasn't bad.
I get it.
But
I get it.
But we had days, like the coldest I saw, which we definitely did not work, was like negative. This actually was not in Peoria, but the coldest I ever saw was like negative 45 with the wind chill. With the wind chill.
Negative 45.
Yeah, we did not work. Nobody left the house that day. Yeah, we got a text. We got a text pretty early. It might have even been the night before, and was like, stay in. But there were days that was like negative 10, negative 20 in Peoria. And like we drove to the site. This was the first time it happened. We drove to the site because I was with the wind chill, with the wind chill, but OSHA regulations I don't think include the wind chill.
Yeah.
So the actual temperature, not with the wind chill, wasn't low enough. But then the site, we got there and the site was like, yeah, it wouldn't work. And we were like, okay, well, if you guys aren't working, we're not working. And we were like, yeah. They were like, yeah, that's a good idea. Like, don't do that. But negative 20, dude.
That is insane. You would not catch me. I remember.
It was awful.
It was like one of my second week doing fencing, and it was right over in Jeff, Indiana. So it was super close, but like in a different state.
Yeah.
And it was like I don't know if it was a drunk driver or what it was. They like swerved off the road, went into a whole fence, like dragged the whole fence. Whole fence needed to be repaired.
That's crazy.
It was like in January, and I think that was my closest experience to getting frostbite. Like it was my first time doing man shit in the cold.
Yeah.
And
it hurts.
It hurts.
Like you feel it at the end of the day.
Not even just that, but my hand, like
oh.
No,
I know what you mean. The job that I was doing, I had to pick up like this like 50-pound steel plate almost, and that in anything under 10 degrees, like, and the job was like so particular that I couldn't really wear gloves because like I'm like touching like tiny little nut, like not the glove. Like I would wear gloves, but the gloves that were thick enough to protect against the cold were unreasonable.
It's too finicky.
Unreasonable to take that tiny little bolt.
You gotta take that bolt out and that nut off in these gloves.
Yeah. You can't.
You just take them gloves off and deal with it.
We had a lot of off days there.
Yeah, that's exactly what was there.
But I was guaranteed 40 hours, so I would be off all week and get paid for 40.
See,
that was nice. But that's the kind of stuff you get whenever they fly you out. They do all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? There's got to be some sort of incentive.
Makes sense.
You know, some companies got guaranteed 48.
That's crazy.
I know, bro.
That's crazy.
I know.
I might need to get back into it.
They were fighting. I don't know if my company ever did it, but they were like trying to make guaranteed 48
a thing.
Yeah, because they just were trying to make it a thing.
Yeah.
So few years, little off and on at the zoo.
Yeah.
Have you? I know that like you don't have a role directly with the animals. You're like more like concessions, operations, maybe.
So not concessions. That's a different. But I'm guest services.
Separate? Oh, guest services.
So so not with the animals. The only thing I can do with the animals technically is like if we do giraffe feeds or the lorikeets, the birds.
Oh, those are fun. I love those.
RP Cardi B. That was one of the birds, the most famous bird at the zoo. Cardi B died a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that was the bird's name.
Cardi B.
Oh, R.I.P. Cardi B. Yes. Oh man, I love that as a bird name. That's a perfect parakeet name.
It was,
because they're like bouncing the whole time.
And that bird was a diva.
I believe
it was the biggest one. It stole all the other birds' food. It was insane. And Cardi B died like a couple of weeks ago. It's so sad. It was on the news and everything.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Did they call her Cardi B?
Yeah. That was like every
was
single
it
bird.
Actually a female bird?
Yeah.
Nice.
Every single bird that has a name.
I love that.
Yeah.
How do y'all keep track?
No clue. The keepers know every single bird name.
Okay.
I don't know how they do it. I just knew Cardi B.
Yeah. All right. Bet. Well, so my next question was going to be, have you had the opportunity to make friends with any animals, or at least like when you walk up through the glass or through whatever, they like recognize you to some extent?
If it had to be any, it would be, I feel like the closest would be the giraffes. Giraffes
really
are big, tall dogs.
Really?
Giraffes are just big, tall dogs.
Do you ever get to pet them?
You're not supposed to. Sometimes I do. I feed them a lot. So
like they put their head down and you're just like, all right, buddy.
But I mean, as long as you have a bowl of food, they'll be nice to anybody. They'll be anybody's friend.
You're probably not supposed to, because like it's the liability, and you don't want them to like be begging for food every time a person walks around.
Yeah, so it's mostly not supposed, because if you let one person pet, then you have to let everybody else pet, and then the giraffe's not gonna like
to, but you kind of do.
Yeah, then it's like the giraffes. they're gonna get irritated after a certain amount of times. Like, so we just make the rule not to pet.
That makes sense.
But it's
that does
yeah,
make
they
sense.
giraffes they respond to their name.
Yeah.
They sassy, like it's
Yeah.
big dogs, and like they do recognize like keepers and like reoccurring guests or reoccurring employees.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I think that's
So like the lion, you're not like what's
Nah.
what's the lion's name there?
no clue.
You
I
don't know? Dang.
That's one thing about
Do you see the keepers? Like
yeah they keep.
I'd be picking their brain all the time. I'd be like I'd be
keepers-
trying to make them like me so much that I get to pet the giraffes. dude.
It's like some of the keepers. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna let y'all know some inside scoop. Some of the keepers at any let me not speak for any zoo, but at least Louisville Zoo, you got the real cool keepers. Some of the keepers are assholes.
I think that's probably. I was worried what you were about to say about inside scoop. I was like, we can't be leaking.
No, we're not leaking
information.
none.
I think that's every job everywhere.
But it's like different when your job is to like you're a keeper. You're not the face of the zoo, but when kids come, they're going to want like, oh my gosh, zookeeper, that's such a cool. And so it's like when the kid wants to talk to you, why are you acting like an asshole?
Right. Yeah.
It's like
I mean,
you gotta act like a cool zookeeper, like act like a cool person. Of course, everybody got their bad days. You're not gonna be cool all the time, but it's like when they're a dickhead to the
but
guests.
also they're probably doing it
employees.
for the animals, not for the kids.
I mean, true. That's probably very
yeah.
true. But it's just when it's time to interact with the little kids, don't be a dickhead to the kids.
Sure. I don't disagree with that. Like, if you accept that as a part of your job, like, you don't even have to be super bubbly. You don't have to be, like, acting like a youth pastor out here.
No.
But you can be nice. Like,
Out of like, don't even be nice to the dogs. Be nice to the kids.
be nice to the kids.
Do it for the kids.
You said you don't even have to be nice to the adults. Yeah, sure, dude. Some adults are, like, I'm sure as a zookeeper, you deal with plenty of asshole adults.
Yeah.
But don't take it out on the kids.
Don't take it out on the kids.
Yeah, let the kids be kids.
Like,
yeah,
when you
they're
hear
like
zoo, you think of
stoked.
kids,
Let them
and it's like-
learn. You don't want these kids to grow up like hating animals because like
that one bad experience they had
yeah,
with the
zookeeper.
orangutan keeper. Like
yeah, orangutans must suck because their keeper's an asshole. Like
our orangutan is very popular on TikTok.
dude, what's the TikTok's name?
So the TikTok, I've actually met the dude. He's like very chill.
Did he admit that it was him or did
everybody
you
knows?
just
Like, people know. It's
Okay.
It's like the pointed orangutan. So the orangutan, I forgot the orangutan's name, but if you have a purse or a bag or anything, and you pull it out,
Yeah.
the orangutan would sit there and just point at everything, and like sit there and watch your phone, or like it keep telling you, oh, I don't like that item, put out the next item. And it's so funny. If you look up like point orangutan on TikTok, like millions of views. And it's hilarious. And it's our orangutan at the Louisville Zoo.
That's pretty cool.
It's
That's
very
fun.
cool.
We'll have to. I hope everybody checks it out. I know I've seen some videos, but it's like not even familiar enough for me to like be able to cite one specific video.
Yeah.
But no, that's super fun. I mean, there's parts of me like every day where I'm like jealous. Like I wish I could walk around and like look at the animals.
I think about this a lot. It's like
Fun
I just
job.
I walk around and look to my right. There's a line, and I just work here, bro. And I just walk
you
around,
just
see
walk
the
right
lines
there.
every day.
Yeah.
Turn a corner, I see a zebra. Like
I'd be over here I would be trying to like make friends with the polar bear keepers and let me throw the fish.
I've been in the polar bear exhibit before.
Will they have you ever gotten to throw a fish?
Throw a fish? No, I haven't. But I fixed. It was like this issue. It's like the polar bear had an issue with the exhibit, and like we had to refill with tons of rocks. And my boss comes get me like, all right, follow me, and we just end up in like the underground of the polar bear exhibit. And we just pop out inside. I'm like, oh, this is what I like to be in here. And it was so random. I have like videos of it. It's hilarious. But
Do you have a favorite animal at the zoo?
I think it's Bertie, our giraffe.
So one of the giraffes
Yeah,
is
I
like
think
just your favorite animal.
That's definitely my favorite animal.
Cool.
I love Bertie.
Are giraffes your favorite animal just in general?
No.
What is? If you had like. I don't know if you have one. It's hard to choose.
It changes a lot.
Sure.
I think it changes a lot.
And it's like there's so many animals. They're so unique. It's like How do you choose a favorite?
It's
I
hard.
love them all. I love animals. Animals are cool.
Animals are real cool. I used to be scared of animals though. Like I used to be scared of a tiny dog. Like
Really?
I was terrified of
Why?
dogs and cats. I have no clue. I
Oh,
would
yeah, well,
I would
fair
have to
enough.
walk in. I would have to walk into houses. People would have to put their dogs up.
Dang.
I would scream.
Dang.
I was terrified. Now I love them. I love them.
Good. Yeah, I know. You and Nami do great
Nami.
together.
I love Nami so much.
Nami's the best.
Nami is the best. I love.
And she's
Nami so much.
she's a tank and she's clumsy. She's not even clumsy. She's just like so excited.
She gets so excited, but that's what makes Nami Nami.
I know.
She gets
it really
so excited.
is.
I love Nami so much.
And yeah, she's a tank, but she
She
that
just
ta-
wants
that
that
love.
tail. That Nami's tail.
Dude, her tail is honestly, she shook the other day and smacked me with it, and I was it hit my face, and I was like, that is
Nami has
honestly
a whip
very
for a tail.
dangerous.
And it every dog wags their tail like crazy, but no, Nami's is a whip. Like it hurts if it hits any part of your body.
No,
it's crazy.
it really does. I feel like I'm being punished by my grandma. You know, I got really messed up and now being hit with the wooden spoon type deal. So I'm gonna preface this by saying I still don't know exactly what I want to be when I grow up.
Okay.
But what do you want to be when you grow up? I just didn't want you to be taking any as a wage gap or an
Guys, I'm
age
not
gap
that young.
thing.
He thinks I'm 6.
Yeah. No. I know you've grown up, but what do you want to be when you grow up?
Financially stable.
Oh, I guess that's a cool answer. That's not what I meant.
I know that's not.
That's not what I intended, but I like that answer. Okay.
Yeah,
how would you like to achieve? What is your dream job once you have achieved financial stability?
Model.
Like
if I want to be honest, dream job, modeling, styling, something like that.
Start your OnlyFans. Dude.
Okay,
no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, if it gets down to it and I need money, might have to take it there. OnlyFans.com.
No way, dude. Yeah, you don't have to do weird stuff on OnlyFans.
No, you don't.
You just have to have people willing to pay it.
Yeah. But no, dream job. Technically speaking, I would love to be a model.
No, that's
cool.
And
I think
dude.
it's more self-conscious decision on why I don't start now.
Because you're afraid.
Yeah, definitely not even afraid. Because I'm a handsome dude. But I could somewhat start. But it's I'm never taking other people's opinions.
Yeah.
Too much to heart because I don't care. I don't care about anybody's else's opinion on me.
Yeah, dude. No.
But for a dream job, and I've been thinking about it more. It's it
you
would
have
be
a lot
nice
of photographer friends, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't know, what kind of modeling. Oh, I don't want to skip too far ahead.
We don't got to skip too far. We could.
No. I think we can. I don't think that this skip actually will mess anything up.
Okay.
So I know that you like fashion.
Yes.
I have another question in the fashion area, but what kind of modeling do you want to do? Do you want to do fashion photography? Do you want to do artistic, or I don't know, what kind of modeling do you want?
It would definitely be fashion related. I definitely couldn't be a runway model. I'm too short. I'm not short, but
short king.
No,
short king.
Stop. I'm taller than him.
Hey.
I'm not a short king. I'm 5'11". So
slightly taller than me. Mid-sized king. Mid-sized
yes, I'll take that. I'm not
king.
short. I know what that'd be, but when it comes to you have to be average 6'2" to runway model.
Really?
Yes.
That's so silly, dude.
It
is
is
it so
silly.
that people
just
can
runway,
get see your face from certain parts of the crowd?
No, just proportion wise and all that. Woman or men, you have to be tall.
I wonder if that's just the size that they
that's,
chose, and that's so that they can kind of anticipate the size,
something like that, because they're not allowed to take clothes home. So it's
that's why they all look. That's why they're all the same body shape, is so that they can just kind of make a rough draft that needs very little edits.
I bet that plays one part, but yeah, for high end fashion, high end modeling, average height 6'2".
Nice. Well, you should definitely start, bro.
I know. I could see myself like
Even if it's
like a PacSun banner.
yeah, like even if it's just like being intentional and doing photo shoots with your friends. You got photographer friends, help them take dope photos.
They've asked me before.
Be their model. Be their model, dude. Like that's like the best way. And like there's things we were talking about this earlier that like I there's this book over at Best Dad Studio that's like photography's guide to poses.
Yeah. I've seen that in the studio.
And it's kind of like written like a textbook. So it's like you're like learning. It's like teaching you. It's like going through this pose in this situation and this is why. And even if it's not this pose, like it goes through all of it, like this angle, this, that. I still haven't read the whole book, but like
I never even opened it, but I did see it in the studio.
But there are things like that I have learned naturally through doing photo shoots. And the biggest one, we did one with like we had these like artistic joint wraps, like that had art on them, and we rolled one and we had it lit and we were doing like some smoking shots, just like for the vibe or whatever. And I learned pretty quickly that like if you want to take a good photo of someone smoking, they can't actually be smoking. They're just holding it to their mouth.
Yeah.
Which is good for the longevity of the thing that you're, you know what I mean? Like you'll get more shots that way, I guess. But things like that where it's like, oh, to get a good photo representing somebody doing something, they need to truly just act like they're doing it, and not actually do it.
Like I guess when it comes to like the walking pose, like the best way to get the walking pose shot is to like actually walk, not act like you're walking.
Yeah, and exactly, and that's the exact opposite. Yeah, no.
It's like I've learned a lot because I've been taking like fit pics for years, like since like 2021, and I have so many archived fit pics, and I've learned a lot about pose just for myself. Like you learn, like not even doing photo shoots or being like the photography industry, I know a lot about it and like how to pose or model in that aspect just from being on social media.
Totally. I mean, the more pictures, like you start to kind of learn how you can make good shapes with your body.
Exactly.
Like what shapes does your body really what makes your body look the best?
Exactly. Yeah.
No, hell yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, to make everything full circle, modeling.
What other hobbies do you what kind of hobbies do you have? What kind of
hobbies?
What are you doing? What are you doing to spend your time?
Basketball when it's warm. I'm a pickleball goat.
Pickleball goat?
I love pickleball.
Pickleball.
I've been in a pickleball tournament. Fun fact. I love Rubik's cubes. I'm a bit of a nerd.
Okay.
Music. I love music. I can't live without music.
Who's your favorite music artist? I know that's a hard.
It's not hard. It's definitely not hard.
Oh,
but it's just so many. Can I name? I'm gonna name 5.
You name 5?
I can name 5.
All right.
The top 3 are interchangeable. It depends on who dropped. Right now, number 1, Brent Faiyaz. He just dropped the album.
Okay.
Brent Faiyaz. Then we got Tyler the Creator.
Yes.
Then we got who done? Brent Faiyaz, Tyler the Creator. Frank Ocean. Of course, love Frank Ocean. Lil Yachty. Then Lucky. Oh my gosh! Lucky's number 1. He's a rap artist. Love Lucky.
Those are all rappers except Frank. Frank Ocean is also rap.
They can all do whatever.
I don't know why, for some reason, when you said Frank Ocean, I had Frank Sinatra pictured, and I was like, that was so unexpected. And then it like clicked to me.
His vocals.
It wasn't like a shock. It just was like all rap, like a bunch of rap artists. But they do have like
Brent Faiyaz is also not a rapper. He started off a rap like when he was like teen, but Brent Faiyaz isn't a.
He makes all kinds of stuff.
He's an R&B artist.
He's just an artist,
But like Lucky though is technically number 1. My fault. I forgot about Lucky.
Who is Lucky?
He's a rapper. He's been making music for like 12, 13 plus years. I'm probably still wrong, but yeah, he's like a trap artist, like sort of like that. He used to be underground. He's a bit more mainstream now.
Okay.
But I love that man.
Do you make music at all?
Do I make music? No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I used oh my gosh. when I was like 10, I wanted to be a producer so bad.
Oh, dude.
I was downloading like beat pads on my phone. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be next up. No.
Nah, I feel like I could maybe if I was like put into a studio and given all the stuff that you needed to like make my life easiest.
Mhm.
Obviously, it's still gonna be hard, but I feel like if you gave me all the stuff to make it easiest, I could maybe like I could be more into getting into it. But starting
Yeah.
at music creation with like just my phone is just like
Super hard.
no.
But there's so many artists
not
now,
doing it.
rappers and artists who just start with their phone, iPhone, wired earbuds, and BandLab make a whole album.
Yeah, dude,
Steve
BandLab.
Lacy, when he first started off, made his whole album off BandLab. He preferred using BandLab.
My homie, who's gonna make the beat or make the theme song
Yeah.
for me in this podcast. Shout out Real Tay all day. Hope to have you on soon. But he recommended BandLab, and I think he teaches classes. I know he taught classes. I'm pretty sure he's still teaching this same class as well as additional classes. But
Okay.
he like teaches kids how to produce music through BandLab.
Okay.
BandLab was like a thing. Like he told me, first thing was like download BandLab.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, bet.
But yeah, I love music. But
Any other hobbies you want to talk about?
hobbies. What I named? I named basketball, pickleball, Rubik's cubes, music,
Fashion. Yeah.
Fashion. I love thrifting. I go my whole closet.
Dude,
I have like a
thrifting's
thrift
the
store in
best.
my room.
Say.
Yeah, just all
We're a
thrifted.
thrift household. Dude.
Yeah, this whole house is thrifted.
Truly.
But I love thrifting. Those are my main hobbies.
Nice. And video games, I would say.
Video
maybe.
games.
Like,
Games. I be
I
playing.
was say.
Y'all don't want to 1v1 me in Fortnite.
I was letting you say video games, and I was like, dog, you gotta say video
Yes,
games.
video
I know
games.
you be on that.
Yeah, I was on 2K right before this.
Yeah. I think I heard you playing, and was when I texted you
I was
to
playing
see
with
if you were
JJ.
down to do
That
this.
means a headache.
Yeah. Also, thank you for doing this so last minute.
Oh, of course. I know we've
I'm
been
pretty
planning to
hyped.
do it.
Yeah, and my interview today that I was hoping to do today, I had to reschedule, which is totally fine. But I really just wanted to do an interview, and I had a list already started for you. So
good.
Yeah, it made it easy.
Good.
And Elizabeth did agree to do it if no one else would, but she was
that's what she told me. We were sitting there.
she was doing it because she loves me.
And then she was like, "Thank you."
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's hilarious. I didn't know that she said thank you. That's awesome. What's your? I know you like fashion. Do you have like a favorite fashion brand?
Not really, because all I do is thrift, so everything's different. But
Okay.
I buy from Instagram brands, like upcoming designers and designers on there. And there's this designer named Kareem on Instagram.
Okay.
And it's his brand. He has multiple brands. Like it's called 74+1.
These are his brands.
Yeah, and like he designs for them. Like if it's not his brand,
I
he
see.
designs like artwork for them or pieces, different pieces, and like right now that's like my favorite.
But
It's
he is making clothes essentially.
Yeah.
I see. So you're more a fan of specific designers than like entire brands. You might like the entire brand, but it's more of like a style in general that you're a fan of.
Exactly.
And then you have fans. Then you have people that you're a fan of that are influential in that style. Yeah.
So
no,
it's
that
like
makes
I
sense.
wouldn't even say I have a favorite.
Who was the one that you just said? What was
His
his
name?
name?
His name's Kareem.
Kareem.
Yeah.
No, that's it. Just Kareem.
Yeah. His
I
first,
bet.
I don't know. So I don't know his life or.
Yeah, I bet.
But it's like Kareem BA.
Is that like his that's like his handle or whatever?
No, definitely. Is it? It's no. Yes, and
Do you know it?
these people now who like are like do fashion and clothing brands. They all have like 5 Instagram accounts.
Well, you have to share it. Bet. Well, you have to share with them some of me, and I'll cite them for everybody to see.
Got you.
I have one last question, but I have to pee.
Okay.
And then I think it'll be the perfect last question. I'm gonna keep things rolling because I think it'll make my life easier later.
Definitely.
And then I think you have some questions for
I do.
me.
I got
Perfect.
I got my question.
Perfect.
Bet.
It's minus 2. It's really declined compared to how I typically am, lately. I think it's just like the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Something a little bit more like soothing
Yeah.
feels good.
Exactly.
And but you know, doing them later in the day, it's like harder. Like I can't just like. I mean, I guess I could, but I'm just gonna be consuming fluids. So it's like it's way easier for me to not pee mid episode
Yeah.
when I record early. Excuse me. But my last question that I have technically is
Why am I like scared?
no, don't be scared. When it came to the the big football game or the big concert that has a football game that like
Bad
backs
Bunny's
it up.
performance that had,
So-
for some reason, had football players in it.
Yeah. The Bad Bunny concert that had the football players performing.
Yeah.
At. Yeah. They do that every year, and I just wanted to know because both were so good.
Mm-hmm.
Which do you have to choose? Bad Bunny versus Kendrick Lamar's Super
Kendrick
Bowl
Lamar.
concert. Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar.
I mean, I loved, but it's almost hard to say.
It's not hard. For
We
me.
all know they're both great.
Yeah. No. I will say, I was definitely grooving to Bad Bunny's,
Oh yeah,
but I'm still gonna choose Kendrick Lamar.
I mean, there's a huge legitimacy to like that artist that you really like.
Mhm.
You're gonna like seeing that artist that you love already,
Yeah.
and you know like a lot of the words. I'm assuming, I don't know.
Yeah, I love
It's just
Kendrick.
like I know that you do, and like if I can be singing along to that live performance with my favorite, like one of my favorite artists, or just an artist that I like a lot, it just like hits different.
Mm-hmm.
But Bad Bunny's was super fun. It's like almost like you can't really compare them because they were both so good.
And
It
I
really
will
just
say-
kind of comes down to preference and familiarity with the artist.
Yeah,
you know what I
that
mean?
too. But it's also both messages
Were amazing. I've been seeing the stuff where it was like Kendrick showed us the problem and Bad Bunny showed us the solution. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I kind of like that.
But I get it. Yeah,
Yeah, like Kendrick exposed the problem.
definitely. And then
And Bad Bunny showed us the solution.
Exactly. So that is true. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about it. I haven't heard it.
Yeah. No, it was a meme that I saw, but
okay.
I agreed with it.
I agree with
I've
you
been
too.
I enjoyed all the memes and reels last year, and I've been enjoying all of the memes and reels this year
Mhm.
too.
But
It's been some good stuff. Have you seen Bad Bunny's SNL Shrek skit?
I saw bits and clips of it. Yeah.
Dude, I'll send it to you on Instagram. I straight up, I feel like that was like the hardest I had laughed.
For real.
Like consistently at something. Like I'll watch videos and sometimes I'm like, ha ha ha. But this was like a pretty decently long skit
Mm-hmm.
that made me laugh several times. It wasn't like one punchline. It was like many
I
punchlines.
definitely saw little clips. I'm like, why is Bad Bunny on my For You page in a Shrek outfit? But
Saturday Night Live. That's
but
why.
I need to look at it. Yeah, I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, I'll send you the full clip because
Bet.
it's hilarious.
I bet it is.
It's not really that long. It's only a couple minutes,
Mm-hmm.
but well, yeah. Another thing I just wanted to point out, Marco's plant.
Oh yeah, it's so pretty. I didn't even know. I asked like, is this new? They're like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't actually know what plant it is. I'm sure I could find out, but it was a new plant that we got for the house for Valentine's Day, and
It's super cute.
as everybody knows, each guest is allowed to choose a new plant for the set, and this is the one that he
I
chose.
chose it. and
I
looks
think it was a
pretty
good choice. Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
does. I feel like it could live here.
It could. It like fits.
It's like the perfect size.
Yeah.
I need smaller stuff for these shelves.
Yeah.
if I'm going to
perfect.
add things. Yeah. And then this is the first episode that I've decided if guests want to ask me a question, I give them
Yes,
the
I'm the
end
host.
slot, the last
I'm
2
the
to 3
host.
question. Yeah, it's almost like you're the host. And it was like it kind of was sparked in my head with the Steven episode 2, um, where he was just like he's not used to being asked so many questions because he's a therapist.
Oh,
He's a therapist. So he's not used to like being the one talking or like answering questions like
Yeah.
that so much.
Yeah.
He's asking questions about other people.
Exactly.
And like,
Oh, that's funny.
yeah.
It's super ironic.
And like he said it, and it didn't even click to me the therapist connection until later because I was talking to somebody else. But it was kind of like spinning the gears on the idea of like I think it just if you have something you want to ask, and it can be you could literally ask me something that's like it doesn't have to be anything super personal. It can be anything you want.
Yeah.
It could be,
I think I got through pretty good.
but it could also just be like random stuff.
I got some good deep questions.
I bet. Oh,
Yeah.
deep. We're going deep.
Yeah.
All right. We
spark
can
up
go deep.
conversation.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. What I want to.
It's your show now.
It is my show. Welcome to the Big Marco podcast.
Oh, the Big
featuring
Marco podcast.
Zach, my roommate. It's
Yes.
my podcast now.
Here
so
we are.
we're just gonna
Here we
start
are.
off. We're gonna start off with a deep question.
Thank you for having me today.
Of course.
It really means a lot.
I know. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're a great guest. First guest.
Yes. Oh, I'm the first guest. That's amazing.
So,
So honored.
if we were to look back on this chapter, like me moving in, me being y'all's roommate,
Yeah.
if we were to look back on this years from now, let's say we ran across each other like 5 years from now, what do you think you'll remember most?
I don't know.
I got my answer.
Oh no, I'm scared about your answer.
I got my answer.
I don't know. Like I feel like I would just remember you. In 5 years, I feel like we lived together.
Yeah.
And I feel like it wouldn't be the last time we talked if we didn't live together anymore. That like we would stay connected on social media at the least, and like we would still talk to some extent. I believe.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like as I start to see you dive more into fashion, photography, modeling, and stuff like that. Like I'm always gonna remember those parts of you.
Okay.
Man, what would I remember most? That's
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I'll go first.
Oh God.
Zach's birthday.
Oh.
Zach's birthday. It was like an adventure. We went like 30 minutes away. He has a bus. Why does Zach have a bus? No clue. He has a bus. And who is it? Your aunt?
It was at my aunt's house.
It was at his aunt's house, and it was like they said we got to move the bus. I'm like, I'm off. It's his birthday. I'll go help him move the bus.
And I needed to figure out how to start it because it wasn't starting.
It wasn't
It
starting.
was just dead battery.
But guess
and
what?
A little bit.
Whole time we could not find the key to the bus.
So my aunt has like 100 grandkids. Only a slight exaggeration. And I love all of them. They're great. And I don't mind that they were playing in the bus and stuff like that. Like they were so generous, like letting me and more than patient.
Mm-hmm.
I had so much anxiety about the bus being there because like I just felt bad and like it was there for a long time. We have it here now, which is great. But some of those grandkids, they were like, no, the kids haven't been.
Kids haven't been on the bus.
And I heard
I promise you, I've never touched. I haven't been on here at all.
Yeah, Aunt Lori said that. My aunt said that the kids hadn't been on the bus at all. And I'm like looking at these kids like climbing on the counters and like I'm looking at like the infant that can't even crawl yet drag his body across the ground. I'm like, no, these kids get into more than you think. Like if those kids want to get in the bus, and I know they do, they're gonna.
Exactly. So
yeah, we never found the key.
We never found the key. We went all the way there for like an hour, Didn't even get to attempt to move the bus because we couldn't even find the key for the bus. Go back home, and keep in mind it's his birthday. We're like, let's go out. You know what his idea was? The drag show.
Play Louisville.
A drag show. Keep in mind, I've never been to a drag show, but that was definitely like a night to remember. It was fun.
It was so much fun.
He ended up on the stage because it was his birthday.
Dude. It's so funny because earlier in the night when they brought all the bachelorettes, all the people celebrating their bachelorette party on the stage, I was like, I literally had like a thought of like, I'm so happy I wasn't brought on the stage. And then a little while later,
can we have all the birthday people come to the stage?
Birthday people.
Zach, go!
And I wasn't gonna do it, and you were like, "No, go up there. Get your ass up there right now."
Zach, go!
Yeah, get your ass up there, dude.
It was super, but that was definitely, and we got the flyest picture taken. The dude with the camera just kept. You got to put that on the screen. The picture.
I do think I might. I was gonna maybe throw a little sneak previews of me up on the stage.
Yeah,
because it was a blast and it was super fun, and it is like truly. I still show people that video.
For real.
Yeah, it's an epic video, dude, and like I just love because like I'm walking down the stage, like so they call each name, and each person as they call the name, they get to walk up the runway. Dance if they want to, and then walk back up the runway. And I was the last person to go because I was hesitant to get on the stage.
Yeah. And he was the best one.
And like, yeah, I was so shocked. Like nobody really did anything when they walked down the stage. And like, I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And then, you know, that like crumping fucking.
You started crumping, twerking,
demon
rumping.
Inside of me, dude. That crumping demon inside of me. I was
crazy.
just like,
got
what
the biggest cheer. And all
so yeah, it was like quiet. It was quiet in the and like I could almost. This is probably my own anxiety, but it's like I felt like I could feel people being like, "Oh no, what is this?" Like, what is
he was
this?
the only guy. He was the only.
I was the only boy. Yeah, I was the only boy on the stage, and I almost felt like people were just kind of like, just like this can be over.
Fuck off the stage.
Yeah, this can be over now. And then all of a sudden, the whole crowd was like,
yeah.
And it felt good. It felt good. I felt famous afterwards.
No, for sure. That's like something I remember. But like when I tell you that picture that the photographer took, we both looked so good.
Dude, like literally, he took the picture, and we were both in our head. We found this out afterwards talking about it because both of us in our head were like, that was a terrible photo. Just like the way I felt like I literally felt like I was like, and then he got this like. It was like this photogenic spell.
No, dead ass.
It was like I was not posed right, and then all of a sudden it was like that was like the most like I was like, how did he do that?
No, for real.
How did he make us look so good whenever I was like convinced that I looked really not good? And we were both thinking that, and we were both just like jaw dropped and amazed at how good that did that. I show people that picture too. I mean, I don't think I ever posted it. I meant to post that and a snippet of the video. I did, and then like, you know, life was just crazy busy at that time. Like I was working the fair job, and then it was on my birthday, I was supposed to be like my off day. I had to go and work on the bus, and then it was like going right back into just working twice a day. Man, maybe I might still post that and be like, oh man, I can't believe I forgot to post this.
That's something I'll look on and be super memorable about.
Yeah, no, I low key, now that I'm kind of thinking of that, I was thinking about like in the house stuff. Because you were like, you know, looking back on it later, I was just for some reason picturing like I don't know.
I just meant chapter, like
chapter
of life.
No, I think that is one, honestly, and I truly believe that because I still be showing people that video. Yeah. I showed Elizabeth's aunts.
What was it, Christmas?
Yeah, I showed it to them. I don't think it was on Christmas. I think I showed it to them whenever we went to Granny's house that first time. Yeah. Elizabeth was upstairs, and I was just like gabbing with her aunt and her aunt's best friend,
Mm-hmm.
and I showed them the video, and they were like, "That is
It
hilarious."
was super fun.
Yeah, it was. It was so fun.
All right.
All right.
Question number two.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Question number two. 3 years from now, where do you want to be in life? So no, most people do like
Man.
5, 10. 3 years is very reasonable. I feel like you could predict where you want
Yeah.
to be in 3 years.
Man, that's a really hard question. And
I bet it's hard, like even like
well,
like relationship wise, financial wise, like career wise. 3 years from now.
you know, hopefully, hopefully, if not this podcast is successful, which like I think this is super fun, and like I've said from the beginning, I'm making this, and I think that people will like it, and I hope that they do.
They will. They will.
But I think worst case scenario for me was I get to spend time with someone I already like to spend time with, and like as you get older, it gets harder and harder to hang out with your friends.
Yeah, I'm already experiencing that
and
now at 19.
yeah, and build new relationships. So it's like
That's
it's like
super hard.
worst case scenario is I get to spend an hour or two with someone that I already like and want to spend more time with, or I get to know someone better who I would like to get to know better, who I think could be a friend or could be a better friend. And I think that I could know better. And if that's the worst case scenario, then why not? Who knows? It might be 6 months from now, and I still don't have like a very good viewership, and I still do it just because it's fun for me to do, and I enjoy getting to like pick people's brains, and now let them pick my brain, and I don't want to give away too many spoilers because there's still a lot to figure out, but I've got some other projects that I am diving into.
Oh, yeah.
Several
I'm already
projects. Yeah, I got
knowing.
two big projects that I'm working on, or like getting started, and it's all for both of them. They're both in the like super duper early stages, but both of them are really really cool.
Yeah, I remember a sneak peek of one today. So
Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah. And I think I've told you about the other one. I'm not going to give away any spoilers right now. But both of those sound really fun. And, in 3 years, I would like to see myself financially stable.
Yeah.
I would love to see myself, in a way, working for myself or doing stuff that I want to do. And, I don't have experience in producing shows, making content, I don't even really like to say content. Like I think I don't have experience in producing shows and making movies, but I have a deep interest in like somatic arts, both photography and video, and in 3 years, I think it would be really cool to have a couple of short films under my belt.
Oh, I've been like on not a craze, but like I've watched a couple short films recently for like random.
And they're fun, dude.
Short films are super cool.
Dude, I had
love
this
watching new
idea.
ones.
Okay. This kind of came to me while I was at work. And this is I don't know. I don't even know if I want to say it. I feel like I have like stupid ideas, or like
idea's stupid,
or like, but like I also genuinely believe in them. It's just I feel like getting people to believe in the idea without seeing the finished product is going to be the hard part. It's like just got to do it, and if I do it, then I genuinely think people will like it. But it's like hard for me to use my words to show my vision. I almost have to like just do it. It's like the same with like the photography, like concepts that I have sometimes people are like, I don't know, but then the finished product, they're like, okay,
Yeah.
that was pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
That was most your recent photography shoot with Elizabeth with
oh
the
yeah,
all black one. Love that.
yes,
That was so.
That was her vision. I was helping her
Uh-huh.
produce her vision. But that was a banging shoot.
I think that's my favorite y'all have done so far.
Dude, and it like got like nothing on Instagram. I don't understand Instagram.
Instagram, I get like I just posted on Instagram for the first time in 6 months yesterday,
Yeah.
and my like interaction like my when I post my stories, I have a lot of interaction there, but when I actually post, like Instagram slows it down, and I don't get how Instagram works.
Well, and like a lot of people viewed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but like nobody liked it, and I
that's
don't
how
understand.
Instagram
But like a picture, and I
Like-
think it's like whenever the picture is me, it's like people
Mhm.
don't. They're not seeing the art because doom scrolling. You just
Yeah.
swipe right past it.
It's
You're
like
like,
this
oh, I
post-
like that, but
Look how many views, almost like 10,000 views,
yeah,
155 likes. Instagram
Yeah,
doesn't make
bro.
any sense.
yeah,
But it's just like the way Instagram works when they add up interactions.
yeah.
An interaction could literally just be seeing your profile scroll by, and that counts as interaction.
Right.
So it's stupid. It shouldn't
Right,
really
right,
count
right,
it as
right.
a view, but it does.
I know. Yeah, it's confusing, but I think like finding some success in a producing world in a creation world. I think in 3 years it'd be really cool
Mm-hmm.
to have some sort of success, and I don't even mean like spotlight on me.
Mhm.
I'm famous success. I just mean like being able to freely create, hopefully make a little bit of money creating, but like I'm not trying to like get like rich.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think in 3 years I'll be able to provide for myself just through that.
Mm-hmm.
But
you never
like,
know. Your biggest thing you need
you
to
never
do.
know, and
it
I'm
just
not.
said not stop.
It's-
Don't give up.
Yeah, it's
Like-
not. It's not like out of the question for me, but it is. Like it's not an expectation either, but I
Yeah.
am gonna try for it. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Always.
gonna be creating, and I'm gonna be making stuff, and I'm gonna be trying to dive into these types of projects.
Mm-hmm.
And that's right now. Who knows? Maybe I changed my mind. But I'm feeling really good about it right now.
That's
And,
good.
hopefully,
I'm
just
super
in
hyped
3
for it, too.
years, I'm like, yeah, I've grown in this area. And, that's another thing that I love about just kind of the approach that I'm taking is that this is self-produced, this is self-edited,
Yeah.
and some of that might change over time, but whether it changes, even this set right here, it's great, but I do think I could have more comfortable seating, and there are things that could be better, but this is what I got, and
True.
I'm not trying to, lean startup mentality. Start with what you got and then build. And if I'm able to build something really cool, awesome. But I think that's the goal is just to kind of have like personal and professional growth in 3 years that's noticeable from where I'm at right now. And to have my bills paid.
Type shit.
I wouldn't mind
Type-
living in a van, but I don't know
Again?
if that'll happen. Yeah, I miss living in a van all the time. I really do.
You could see yourself doing it again.
Imagine if your rent was car insurance and gas.
That's and you save so much more.
Bro,
Now
you
imagine
don't
your
own
house-
shit.
Yep.
You don't own nothing. It's honestly terrifying looking at our house, and I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
I used to live in a van.
And I just have
And look at all this stuff I have, dude. I'm like, no wonder I barely saved any money. Like, I honestly, I say barely. I'm pretty sure, like, it's not like I'm paycheck to paycheck, but, like, I haven't really saved.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been having fun.
It's
And like we had a big house. We wanted we wanted the spaces to be comfortable and be spaces to create, spaces to relax, spaces to enjoy. Like we want We want there to be a vibe because that is where inside the vibe is where we are going to create the best. Is where we're going to
Yes.
relax the
I
best.
think y'all.
It's where we are going to sleep the best. It's where we are going to be productive the best.
Exactly.
In a
Everything's
place
better.
that just feels good to
Yeah.
be inside of.
That you've worked super hard for, and I think y'all have done in Elizabeth together. Have done a great job on creating
A
that
good
space.
vibe.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sometimes it gets a little messy with like coats and dishes and all that stuff, but doing the dishes is a little bit more enjoyable, and cleaning up the coats is a little bit more enjoyable because I get to pick them up and see the beautiful space.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the way you answered that question.
Thanks.
Of course.
Thanks.
Of course.
Did you have one more? Or
I
is
did.
that okay?
I did. If you mind me asking another one.
Yeah, go for
Like
it.
that. It was
I actually have one. I had one last question that I forgot about
Okay.
because I kind of skipped order a little bit.
Do you want okay? We could do you real quick then. You ask me a question.
Do you want to do mine first? Yeah,
If
let's
you
do
want-
mine.
yeah,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead.
can do mine first. So I mean, I know you're only 19,
Yeah.
but you still have made a conscious choice to like live sober.
Ooh.
And like we don't have to get into whether or not you think that'll be permanent, whether or not
we can
and
do whatever. We can talk about.
but like I mean that's not necessarily where I'm trying to take it. The question, first off, like mad respect, like just because you're 19, like again, you got hella friends, I'm sure that do plenty.
Yeah.
We don't have to get into the details, but you still choose to not do that. But do you have anything? And this has another side question that I thought about.
Okay.
But do you have a vice that you do turn to take the load off per se? Is there anything
Music.
Music? Yeah,
Music.
nice. That's honestly a great vice, and I'm not a doctor, but I feel like a healthy one.
It is very healthy. I've noticed, like, there's some times where, like, I get, like, in, like, really bad, like, moods for, like, extended period of time, like, a couple weeks. And I'm like, damn, what can I do to shake this off? Or, like,
Yeah,
why am I feeling like this? Like,
I'm
I'm
not
not,
music.
and it's like, that's the
Yeah,
answer. I
dude.
genuinely have not been listening to enough music. That's what,
Music is therapy.
for me, it is. And when
Yeah.
I genuinely say, I don't think, like, I've been wanting to talk about this, like, I don't think people listen to music the same way I listen to music. That sounds like selfish,
Okay.
but like when I say I love music, I dive into it. Like
And this is a sober person. No psychedelics involved.
like I love music so much, and so like when I don't listen to music or like I notice I'm in a bad mood, it's like because I haven't tried a new album, I haven't been listening to Lucky,
Sure. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
literally like that. And music is I think people should, if you feel some way, just listen. Try to find a new artist,
Do you
find a new
dance?
album. No,
You don't dance? Marco, dancing is
I
like...
could dance. I for sure was hitting
He
that
said
whip
I
and
can
nay-nay.
dance.
I
I
was
just don't.
I'm black. I got rhythm. I for sure was hitting that hit
Well,
the car,
yeah.
nay and all that.
It don't matter if you
But-
can. If you're not doing it, then the purpose of dancing isn't...
I
Is it
dug it here and
there?
there, but
Okay. It takes like a unique circumstance.
Yeah.
You gotta have
like,
that.
if I'm in that right vibe and I'm right mood, something happy just happened.
Now I mean whip.
exactly. That's my shit.
Now I drink nene.
But yeah, so my advice
Okay,
to like from
okay.
it's literally music. I promise.
Okay. Yeah. No bet. I think that was a great answer.
Mhm.
And then I thought about this. And I feel like it kind of goes into like the conscious choice to be sober,
Mhm.
and you and I are also similar in this department, except I mean I am quite a bit older than you, so I feel like I don't know, if I decided to not be this way, I feel like my parents would just be like whatever, but
Mhm.
like I still to this day make the conscious choice to not try not to cuss in front of my parents.
Oh yeah.
And I know that you, like, we both do curse from time to time,
I cuss bad. I have a bad mouth. I got told out that I had a bad mouth. But in front of my mom, I'm a goody two shoes, the son she raised, and I don't cuss at all. Never have.
Yeah, my mouth could be described as that of a sailor at times. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Most times, probably.
When it comes to my mommy,
You're trying to be respectful.
Super respectful. Not slipping up at all. But
it's funny, like my parents curse.
Yeah, exactly.
Like my mom
I learned how to
like,
cuss from my mom.
Yeah, I learned how to cuss from my parents, and but yet still it feels weird to do it in front of them, even though I have slipped. There have been times that I've slipped, but it still feels weird to just do openly.
Exactly, and I remember I'm gonna bring it up like that time where I came up.
Yeah.
And I have Netflix. I pay for Netflix. They have their account. My mom has an account, but I don't care. I pay for like the $8 Netflix where we get ads because I'm not paying $20 a month.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
And it's like limited to like 2 people at a time can watch it. So, if there's this new show I wanted to watch, I'm like, all right, time to watch Netflix. Let go. Pull it up on the PC, pull up on the second monitor. Unable to watch. Why can I not watch it? Why can I not watch my own Netflix? So I come upstairs and I call my mom. And I was like, Zach, you watching Netflix right now? Mom, you watching Netflix? Zach wasn't, but my mom was, so that means Elizabeth was.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I was on the phone with my mom, and I go, who the hell's on my, why the hell can I not watch my, I said, oop. But my mom didn't hear me. My mom didn't, thank God.
No, I think she did. I think she laughed.
Oh, no, she did.
She laughed. She didn't hear you say the F-bomb.
Yeah, I said
you said the
F-bomb.
Yeah, no, you did, but she didn't hear that part. Yeah. She heard the other
But she heard me say, who the hell is on my Netflix? And she was dying laughing. I said, sorry,
like,
Mom.
I'll allow it. It's okay. I get it.
Keep in mind.
I'm wondering. She's like, I got the same damn question. Yeah. Who the hell's on your Netflix?
Her.
You're 50%.
But yeah, so it's like I literally learned how to cuss from her. She has a worse mouth than me, but I'm still gonna be her little good son.
Yeah, and I mean that might change, but also it might not because I feel like
I could be 40.
It just like feels weird. Like I got a mouth. We both have mouths of a sailor.
Oh yeah.
It's like even if I do cuss in front of my parents, I'm not unleashing my full vocabulary.
Never.
No,
and even when it comes to other people's parents.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Like,
yeah, other people's my friends' parents. Yeah, they'll be cussing in front of their parents, and I'm like a little innocent boy.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. I'm the same way still. I just want to give respect.
Exactly. It's all about respect. I still, when it comes to, of course, I'm younger, but like my friends' parents, I don't call them their first name. I go Miss, whatever their maiden or married last name is.
Yeah, I don't.
When it comes to my friend's parents.
I'm finally not that way, but it's like I'm like 33, and if I'm meeting like a new friend's parent for the first time, like
I just do that with anybody older. I don't think I'll stop because that's also how my mom raised me.
But there like kind of comes like a point where, with like Spanish, how there's like tú or usted, and like there's this meme. But it's like it says Tupac, and then it says Usted Pac, and it's like one is like Tupac wearing like basketball shorts and like maybe no shirt, and stuff like that, and then there's a picture of him like in a suit, and it says Usted Pac, and it's like Usted is you, but like a formal you, like you would call your girlfriend's parents usted.
Oh, okay.
Out of respect. You would call your grandma. You would refer to your grandma as usted.
Okay.
And this is not an official Spanish language. There's truth to it, but it might be ustedes for grandma. But I'm not sure. But like tú is more of like a casual use of the word you.
Okay.
And usted is like more like formal, respectful. Not that tú is disrespectful, but you're not going that extra mile to show respect. I imagine in that culture, from what I do know, and I don't know that this is accurate, but I imagine if the daughter's boyfriend comes over and doesn't refer to you as usted, you would be like, who is this punk?
Probably.
It's it's
That's just
kind of
how
like the
culturally
vibe that
different.
it
Yeah.
gives. Like it's the vibe that it gives. It's like, and like if you don't come over to your girlfriend's house or your friend's house and you're like, yes ma'am, they're gonna be like,
Mhm.
who is this rude little boy?
Exactly. And
Like,
that's
who
how
is
that's
this?
how my mom would view. So that's just how it is
Yeah.
for every household.
No, and I think that that's a good thing. I do. I really do. Well, I just wanted to talk about those. I
Yeah.
hated to backtrack, but I
No,
also thought it was like
that
really
was a
good
good question.
convo part, and
Yeah.
I didn't want to. I was trying to lay it in a way that made sense, and
Mhm.
then I forgot because I did go out of order. I
Mhm.
forgot to go back.
No, that was a good question. I'm glad you asked that.
Good.
I love talking about
I
music.
am too. Honestly, it felt good, and like I felt like it was good energy, good vibes.
So my last question,
Okay.
it's sort of a deep question, like open ended. What current version of yourself are you like trying to currently outgrow? So it's like what part of yourself that you used to do in the past, something probably not the
Yeah.
best, that are you trying to like stop, currently outgrow, you want to get
Dang.
rid of?
Dang. That is a crazy question. You know, I have this thing. I have this thing inside of me that, like, I can be the nicest person. People will be like, "Oh my God, you're so nice," and
Mhm.
stuff like that. And like, I can be the nicest person you've ever met. But if you come in and you are a jerk and are just like a bad person, especially to other people,
Mhm.
I definitely have a higher tolerance whenever it comes to how people treat me because
Okay.
I'm like better at laughing it off.
Yeah,
But if
I get
you
that.
come in and you're like a jerk to someone else, especially someone that is close to me, but even people that like, especially as a bartender for me, I see people's boundaries getting pushed and
Mm.
crossed, and I feel responsible to be that boundary enforcer.
Yeah.
So that's just another area that this concept is applied in my life.
Okay.
But I always give the example of if you've got a lisp, I would never make fun of that
You've
lisp.
told me.
I would never. I would never. Like seriously, unless you are mean and you hurt someone that is like you're attacking someone that can't defend themselves or that needs, or even if they can defend themselves, but I feel like you deserve to be put down, then I will make fun of that lisp and I will roast you and I will be mean and I will just like I will shut you down, like, no, you're not gonna treat that person this way.
You list having.
Yeah. And I'm not like this has never really happened. It's just like it's like almost like an analogy or an example that I give to
Yeah.
try to describe the vibe. And I referred to it in therapy the other day, as like it's almost I use the analogy of like the Hulk. I've got
Okay.
the Hulk in there, and if that part of me gets triggered, I like the part that is not afraid to stand up for somebody else,
Yeah.
that loses that fear, that will stand up for someone who can't stand up for themselves, or that at least needs backup. And a thing about me is that, again, I would rather myself get hurt than somebody else. And that part of me that like takes over to stand between someone being attacked, whether verbally or physically. Like, it's not just a
Yeah.
physical attack. But the analogy continues is, the Hulk is strong and he will sometimes finish the job. He'll do what was needed, but he destroyed half the city.
Yeah. Okay.
So I want to, the part of me that I have been, it's not even that I want to change the most, but the part that I've been focusing on the most lately, and it changes regularly, but the part that I've been focusing on the most is being able to harness that power that loses fear and can, like, being able to release the Hulk when needed, but also control the Hulk enough not to destroy the city.
Okay.
If
So
I,
you feel like you're saying you
if
don't have
I,
the best control of.
well, I'm just saying, like, if I stand up for somebody, but then end up doing something that upsets who I was trying to save to begin with, then I didn't didn't save them as good as possible. You know what I
I
mean?
think I feel like we differ from that. If say I'm big on I see somebody disrespecting somebody else, I'm jumping in like, yo, what are you doing? Like
Yeah, but if
I'm
that
bigger.
person afterwards, imagine the scenario, that person, the person that you jumped in and
Mm-hmm.
saved, was like, why did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't need you to do that. I didn't want you to do that.
Like yeah, it depends on the situation. I don't think I would be in a situation where the person would do that. That sounds probably selfish. I don't know, but I get what you're saying. Like
I
if the
just
person
it
like you,
it's more about being able to evaluate the situation and know when I need to and when I want to get
yeah,
involved. Or when and like and when I'm wanted to get involved.
mm-hmm.
Do I need to just support and back up in theory, or do I need to take action directly? And that's just a matter of, like, being the best you can be. You know what I mean? Like, okay, imagine this. Imagine at the bar. Okay, let's say I feel like some dude is being a creep, and then I like I confront, and I have, this isn't a thing that I deal with. I have my methods. I will, if I feel like something is like, if like vibes are off and stuff, I will, like, dude goes to the bathroom and I'm like, hey, are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you are. Well, if that changes, let me know.
Yeah,
Don't allow yourself to feel uncomfortable in this place and think that you don't have anybody to support you and back you up.
good.
But imagine the scenario where I just assumed that this person, like, I assumed that he was bad vibes. She wasn't enjoying it. Maybe there were signs that would support my assumption, but then I go up and I tell the dude, like, hey, bro, like, why don't you give some space? Why don't you back off? She doesn't want you to talk to him, but actually she did. She's like,
Yeah,
what are you talking about? Like, imagine that
you just feel like a
situation.
dickhead.
Yeah, I just seem like a dickhead. And it's like, why are you doing this?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I think that my analogy maybe was a little bit extreme. It's not an impossibility, but it's not necessarily accurately representing the normal everyday way of, but I also want to be able to effectively defend without compromising my morals, because my
Yeah,
morals are to not make fun of the person with the lisp. But if I will sacrifice those morals because you're an
yeah,
asshole and now I get to be an asshole back, no. I don't get to be an asshole. I get to protect and support and defend. But just because I'm defending doesn't mean I need to attack you. I
mm-hmm.
can I can show you that you're wrong and that you're a bad person without sacrificing my own morals.
True. I don't know. I agree with what you're saying. You're
You know
completely
what I
right.
mean?
I just know when it comes to me defending somebody else or myself, I attack and I won't care.
Yeah.
Like I would
Yeah.
be the
Well,
dickhead.
and that's kind of like where I'm
Like
at too, and I like that part of me. I like
yeah,
a section of the I don't care part, and it's like, even I hate to keep saying the lisp thing, but like even that, it's like I don't even necessarily feel bad about that in that exact context.
And I wouldn't, and I would like
But
end it with a smile on my face, especially if it comes to me defending somebody who disrespected me or somebody who I care about.
oh yeah, dude. Then like yeah, Hulk pops out. Next thing you know, everybody blinks. And now I'm just like in jorts with no shirt. Everybody's like, "How'd that happen?" And I'm over here like, "Screw you, butthead."
Yeah, it's just like, so I agree with what you're saying. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta be better at differentiating which one you like, when you need to step in and when you shouldn't step in.
Yeah, no, yeah, and it's just like I guess it's not even that I'm completely weak or I'm terrible in that area. It is an area that I am trying to grow at this current moment and strengthen and like improve like like the power of de-escalation.
Okay.
Like behind the bar I'm great at de-escalating.
Yeah.
Out in public, it's not like I've been in anything in a while, but it's like, it's just a different scenario. I'm trying to like strengthen the good strengths in all situations, all areas. People make mistakes, people have weaknesses. 5-star athletes have 3-star days. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like everybody's got an off day.
Yeah.
But the more you practice, the more you train, the more you increase those skills, the more natural it becomes and the less mistakes you make.
True.
So like mental health, man, that is a strong thing. That is a muscle that needs practice, that needs
mental health is very important.
Yeah.
I take my mental like very extreme.
And especially like in the world that we live today, like you don't know. I mean, I say the world that you live today, I mean, things are bad, but like I'm to an extent this has applied throughout the history of time. Like you never know who you're dealing with. You never know who you're messing with. You don't know their mental health issues.
Yeah.
You don't know their
Very
daily
true.
struggle. You don't
You
know
say the one wrong thing and said it.
you don't know what they got in their pocket. You don't know what they like. Even if they wouldn't, you're good. You're good. I think we're about done, but make yourself comfortable, please. You just, even if it is out of character for someone, it could be that such bad day, and
True.
and you set them off
That
in a
one
way.
wrong
You
thing that
give
you
them
said.
that panic attack that takes away all reason, and then now they made a mistake. Now their life is ruined. Even if they're
Yeah.
not dead, but they made such a large mistake. Like, I don't want to put somebody else in a position where they now feel like they need to make a mistake.
I get that. I get
You
that.
know?
Yeah.
And
like,
that's
especially
really
when you're
going
in
deep.
mental
That's
health,
really diving
when you do
into
dive
the
in, like,
possibilities.
especially with mental health, then you really get into some like I would like to say that I care, but like in that moment especially when something happens, it's like, ooh, I feel like I need to defend that person. But
Yeah.
you could say the one wrong thing to the person who needs to hear it, and it just triggers them. So it's like, yeah, that's when it becomes a big problem. That's when I would actually like, oh shit, I fucked up.
Yeah.
But until then, I don't think I would change, because it's like, I feel like that could be a dickhead thing to say, but I'm so adamant on disrespect and taking disrespect
Yeah.
and hearing disrespect, and that's also just how I was raised.
But
My mom raised me on don't take no shit, don't take no.
Something to consider though, like real talk, is like just because you don't have the intention or someone else doesn't have the intention of being disrespectful doesn't mean that it will be received as not disrespectful.
Yeah.
And like so like that's like a thing that like is talked about in at least has been talked about in my therapy sessions. The thing that my therapist pointed out was like, you know, in any situation, I can only control my part. I can
True.
only control what I say. I may not be able to control how I feel, but I can control how I process and how I show those feelings and how I respond to those feelings. Only I can feel mad, but how do I respond to it? And that's what's important. I can feel
Yeah.
annoyed, I can feel frustrated, but how do I respond to it? And even let's just say you could I could absolve any mistake that I could make. Let's just say I approach a situation with no faults.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I approached the situation perfectly, which is like nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. That'd be a
Nobody's
pretty
perfect,
weird
and I'm not
situation.
saying that I ever have or ever will. But let's just say I did approach a situation perfect, textbook wise.
Yeah.
I can't control how that person takes
Perceives
it.
and
And it
wants
could just be a
to handle the
misunderstanding, a
situation.
miscommunication. Like,
Yeah.
you never know. Or, like, maybe they just had a bad day and
Yeah.
they're like, fuck you. Pardon my French, Mom. But, you know, and having that discernment and having boundary, like, just because somebody else pops off doesn't mean a fight is warranted. You got to have those, like, defined morals and those defined values, and you got to know when is it good to fight and when is it good to de-escalate.
Yeah.
Not every rude act, not every disrespectful act is deserving of a fight.
True. Very true.
Man, this is like I'm like describing an anime episode right now, but I'm not gonna go into that detail. But you know, not every situation is worth it. It's not even worth it for you. Is it worth putting yourself at
Yeah.
risk?
Yeah.
And
It
also, like, who are these people? You know, like, everybody's got bad days. So,
Yeah.
like,
And it's not even like I will say
I just
I'm
want to
not-
get better at that. I
I'm
want to get
not
better at all
out
that.
here like just arguing anybody or you know
No,
I
and I
see
don't
one
think
bad
that you
thing
are.
and just but when it comes to I could tell when something's disrespectful, somebody's getting disrespected. It's not like
Well, and setting your boundaries, saying, hey, that came off this way. Is there a problem?
yeah.
Like what's going on here? Like, you can be like, that was disrespectful. I'm gonna name that was disrespectful.
I think my
But
problem
I
is
like, are you trying? Like, what's going on here? What's the root of the problem?
I think my problem
here?
is I wouldn't say it like that.
Oh, exactly. Well, no, and
I
that's
would-
what that's where I'm trying to get stronger. I wouldn't either. I'm like,
fuck wrong with you? Like,
the hell
bro,
you just say?
Fuck wrong with you?
What'd you say?
Like,
And obviously, there's boundaries between that too. There are things that I will say, well, hold up, what's really going on? And then there's other things that I'm like, I don't care what's going on. You're gonna say that?
yeah.
That's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's not okay. You will apologize and you will get the out of here.
Yeah.
Far away from me and the person you were talking to. And if you were talking to me, you better, you know.
Just watch who you talking to.
You gotta.
That's
You
like
just gotta watch who you
yeah,
talking
the
to.
moral of
Just
the
be
story.
nice.
Just watch who you
Just
talking
be
to.
nice.
Yeah, you're saying it the right way. I'm saying just watch who you talking to.
You
We're
know,
basically saying the same thing.
it's just like, you know, give respect to all people, but also understand if somebody else feels disrespected and you weren't trying to be disrespectful. For me, and this is me
and also
talking
they
to
have
myself.
every right to feel that way.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing too, is that, like, I'm really bad about saying, if somebody says that they felt disrespected by me, I'm really bad about being like, well, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, so it's okay.
I used to be like that.
Look, I definitely used to be like that, and it's like, I still have the tendency to want to name my intention because I want I want to learn and I want to get better, but I also want it to be known that like that was never my intention.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that supports the fact that I want to learn and I want to get better and I don't want to do that again. But it is unnecessary, and I still want to name the fact that like I hear you that I did. I'm sorry that I did. And I want you to know that that was never my intention.
I think if you're
but
saying
I'm
it like
willing
that,
to change.
I think if you're
Or
saying
I'm
it
willing
like
to grow.
then there's no problem.
I
think just
but,
saying,
but
well, I didn't
saying
mean it like
it in that order logically, sometimes when you're like, oh shit, I messed up and I hurt somebody's feelings and like, or like, you know, like or like, you know, I offended someone or I disrespected someone or like whatever because there's so many different situations that kind of apply to that concept. Always wording it in a way that is accurately communicating how I feel and how I want to, the message that I want to give to you. Sometimes I've gotten way better.
Yeah.
At
with what we're
you
speaking
know,
on, it literally is also why I hate texting.
you know,
Why I hate-
texting
like,
is
when
a
it comes-
hard one.
When it comes to at least like deep subject or like, you know, you and your person might be in an argument or disagreement.
Yeah.
That's why I hate going through it over text.
Yeah, no.
They call me,
it's
or I'm
so
calling-
easy to lose intention and to
and like
lose.
what you actually meant.
Yeah,
Like,
or
I
just
could've
like
been, I could have said
even
the nicest way, like literally meant nothing by it, but you're on the other side. What do you mean? Like
it's like the whole thing with text. Like it was like, oh, they said this and ended it with a period. Well, like that's how you're supposed to write. You know what I mean? If they hit space twice, it probably put the period automatically. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of variables. So like, no, it's.
But I take when somebody sends me just okay, not okay ay, but if somebody sends me okay,
especially
what did I
okay
do?
with a period.
Oh, you want me dead?
You done?
I'm in trouble.
Cooked.
I'm in trouble. Oh my god.
Well, dude, this was so much fun.
I had a great time.
I'm really happy
you
we
asked
did
me.
this. Yeah.
Me
I'm
too.
happy you said yes. I'm appreciative. I already had your questions like prepared.
Yeah.
And I wasn't anticipating using it today, but I'm stoked that one, I had them ready, and two, you were willing. No, thank you so much. This is a blast. Do you want to shout out your socials?
I will. It's literally my name on everything. DAMXRCO on everything.
DAMXRCO.
Yes.
We'll cite that. And again, thank you so much. And
you for
we
having
hope
me.
to see you, posing and stuff and
Appreciate it.
artistic photos
Hope to see
with,
more
with some
episodes.
fashionable clothes. Yes, no, there will be more episodes, and you're a part of that. You're the first 5.
Yes, I love that. Thank you so much.
Top 5. Let's
Top
go.
5. Top 5.
Let's
Let's go.
go. Yes. Peace.
Peace.